Hi, I'm Jeff Barlett. I'm a resident of Haltom City, and I'm a local activist. Something I'd like to bring up to the city of Dallas, and I've brought this up to a few other cities before, is I think it's essential for city governments to pay for public health care. City governments pay for police departments to keep people safe. They pay for, some cities, depending on where you're at, pay for schools to help educate the children. And in my opinion, those are good and should be paid for, but I think health care should be included in, promoting the general welfare of the people, because I think it's an essential service, especially when it's a life or death situation, when someone's in the hospital and then they get stuck with high medical bills. In other countries, people are provided with public health care, and I think the city government should be paying for that. And something I'd like to bring up is the way city governments are spending their money these days. I mean, this is a nice city hall building. It looks like it costs a lot of money, but sometimes I think things need to be prioritized, like essential things like health care, public safety. Sometimes cities are paying for like libraries, parks, but that doesn't really keep people safe or provide people with the essential services they need. And I think that city governments need to prioritize how they're spending their money to promote the general welfare of the people, because we pay taxes to the government to help provide these essential services for the people. And I think it's essential that the city governments, and it should be done at the local level, and I think and you can get into like state and federal government where funding is not being used right, and I think, in my opinion, I would hope that the city government can call on the federal and state government to have the funding they need to provide essential things like health care, public safety, help keep people safe, and prioritize what needs to be spent on the needs of the people, because in our Constitution, it mentions to promote the general welfare of the people. And in other countries, they have constitutions where public education and public health care, even free speech, like in Russia, for example, in their constitution, those things are included. In our constitution, it just mentions the general welfare, and I feel that these needs have been neglected for many years now, and I think city governments should be providing for public health care. Thank you for your time, and God bless.
Thank you. This concludes your open microphone speakers.